Welcome back to Unbound Tap. We're back by popular demand and thirst.
And we're here. Happy Halloween, everybody.
Give me.
Thanksgiving, October, and we got some pumpkin beers.
Yeah, so these are handpicked by us. We went down to the liquor store and we picked basically the only pumpkin beer there. We only had like there wasn't very much.
There wasn't much choice, which is surprising because of, obviously a lot of guys like their pumpkin stuff, but this is probably the best that we could come up with, the coolest looking ones.
Yeah.
And I know you said you've had this one before.
Yeah.
So
and they're all from Ontario to mention. So it's not that we have any bias about British Columbia or anywhere else that makes beer, but
this is what we could get.
Yeah.
That's what we could get. So what we're going to be doing is we're going to be ranking them on how much they obviously taste like pumpkin, but also which ones we like the best as well.
Yeah, so it'll be kind of like a progressive thing. We'll start off with one, and then as we go, we'll figure out which one. Maybe we'll need a couple sips.
We might need a couple sips, a couple pints, and we're going to rank them best to worst in that order. So you'll see that unfold. So
Let's get to it.
let's jump in. All right, beer number one.
All right, so what we have here is Big Rig. It's from Canada, Ontario,
Canada,
Canada.
down in
Do you know
Ottawa.
where that is?
Yeah, it's
I
like
don't-
Ottawa. It's like
Okay.
down in Ottawa. The Ottawa lads out there.
It's a strong beer. I mean, it's not as strong as some of the other ones we have. It's 5.8%. Now they are making a claim that the bottle, the can rather, glows in the dark. We haven't been able to reproduce that, so.
It's all these yellow bits,
Yeah.
and apparently the big rig as well. But yeah, we tried and we didn't quite get it.
If you can get this to glow in the dark, I'd love to see it. But and I also want to assure you that this is not Pepsi. I know it looks like Pepsi, but it does not smell like
Doesn't
Pepsi.
smell like Pepsi.
No. All right, you ready to taste it?
Yeah, sure. I love pumpkin, so let's do it.
It actually tastes like pumpkin. That's actually wow. I'm pretty shocked. I was expecting it just to taste like a really bad beer, but that
It tastes like Thanksgiving. It honestly does.
is there some cranberry sauce in there too?
There might be some. I wish there was some stuffing in there.
So looking at the ingredients here, we got water, essential, barley malt, oats, pumpkin, hops, lactose yeast, and spices. I don't know what kind of spices they're using, but I can taste the spices.
It does taste like pumpkin. Does it say it's supposed to taste like pumpkin pie?
I think I read
Honest?
somewhere that it was supposed to taste like pumpkin pie.
But it tastes like Thanksgiving.
That's not actually bad. It almost tastes like an espresso and like pumpkin. Like
It tastes like a Guinness with espresso, and then someone put like a pumpkin shot in it.
it's not bad. I mean,
I thought it'd be worse.
yeah. So
We'll just leave it like in the middle.
it's number one for now.
It's number one.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what. I guess we'll put it here. I guess we'll put it here for now. It's number
Yeah.
one for now.
So this one is by a brewery called Flying Monkey. It's like a craft brewery. It's based out of Barrie, Ontario.
Cool can.
Yeah, it's a very interesting can. We'll have to get a close up here, but there's a lot of stuff going on. Some flying monkeys, some brains, some aliens. This beer, it's a lot lighter.
Definitely, yeah. I mean, this is what I expected the first one to look like. Like this kind of looks like contains some
The
pumpkins.
smell
in
is just amazing. Like
It smells like a bakery.
yeah.
Like you
There's
walk
like
into a bakery. and
some
it smells
vanilla, definitely some pumpkin,
some
cinnamon,
pumpkin
yeah.
spice, whatever that is.
It's really good. It makes me want to like jump in. Now this is 10%, so two or three of these, you'll be rinsed and you'll be ready to go in the oven at 350.
I think so. Yeah, I mean the can looks really inviting, but I'm quite
It looks
nervous.
inviting.
I'm quite nervous. Well, it looked inviting until I saw all these crazy stuff on it. But yeah, I think this is gonna be quite scary. Flying monkey.
Two of these, man, they're gonna be flying off the.
We're
can
gonna be
too.
flying monkeys, I think, after this. So
Right.
let's see. I mean, the first one was
Yeah.
good, so we'll see what
This one smells a lot better than.
it does. It definitely smells better.
All right, you ready?
Yeah, let's dive in.
It smells like a dessert. Oh, that's disappointing. Like it tastes really cinnamony.
It does.
But it's just so sad because the smell was so good, and the taste is just like it doesn't taste the way it smells. It's really cinnamony.
It's like you did the cinnamon challenge, then you had a beer. You're still getting like a little bit of it.
I'd say the other one was better. I don't know about you, but this definitely tastes.
Yeah,
smells
I was
better.
surprised. I thought this would have been tasted stronger with this.
They must have like a Febreze air freshener in the bottom of this, just to make it
I
smell.
think so. I think it's a little thing when you crack the can, little fumes come out or something. You know. I don't
You know what it probably is though? It's like there's a lot of alcohol in this, so it's 10%. Like it's probably kind of hard to make that taste good, right?
Yeah, I give them credit. I think
Yeah.
now this might not be the best one, but the fact that they can hide that much alcohol in something that just tastes like cinnamon,
Yeah,
it's like getting in a cinnamon roll.
because I mean I've had beers that are like a lot lower percentage of alcohol, and they taste a lot worse than that.
Yeah, I think. I mean, I
It's
don't
so
think
smooth.
I would rather drink this one. I agree, but I don't think necessarily this is gonna be the worst.
No.
Unless they're really really good.
Let's follow suit here and look at the ingredients if I can find them.
God knows what's in that.
All right. The cult
Pumpkin and
the
spices.
pumpkin, pouring with an otherworldly orange glow. The subtle blend of cinnamon, ginger, nutmeg, and
Nutmeg.
I taste the
That's
nutmeg.
the nutmeg. Yeah.
And allspice swirl in the metaphysical balance of inspired imperial body of this 10% alcoholic beer. Okay, brewed with roasted pumpkin and spices. Yeah,
It tasted like someone made it in like their crock pot. 100%.
all right. Well,
Number 2.
or is that what we're doing?
Yeah, I agree with you
Yeah.
on number 2. I'll give you that. So
Okay.
right
Next
now,
beer.
let's get it. All right, beer number 3. This one we got a fancy big bottle here. And what's this one all about?
All right. So it's Great Lakes beer, pumpkin ale. We have some new information that we didn't have for the other beers. It is 15 IBU, so I anticipate it'll be pretty light beer.
I mean, it looks pretty light. It looks kind of like a Belgian moon, kind of. It's got like that fogginess.
Not a lot of flavor. I don't imagine if it's. And it's also brewed in Ontario. We don't have a location. Maybe it's the Great Lakes. I don't
Probably.
know. There's a few Great Lakes, so.
Take your pick, right?
It's 5.5%, and yeah, it doesn't smell very good. It kind of smells like urine.
It does. It kind of smells like an air freshener, like a really light air wick or something.
What kind of air fresheners are you buying?
See if it tastes like it too.
I definitely don't taste as much pumpkin as the other two. I think they really just try and make this beer like a beer, right? Like it.
It's got that definitely more carbonated than
Yeah.
the other two. It's not bad though. It's like the ale was the forefront, and you just threw a little bit of like pumpkin
Yeah.
smell. It doesn't taste like anything pumpkin though.
The pumpkin
would
kind of
say.
hits you at the end. It's like
Yeah, it does. It tastes almost like overly carbonated though. Like the carbonation kind of follows you all the way through down the gullet, so
I don't know. I don't like this one. I gotta put this one last.
it doesn't really taste like anything. So
Are you gonna put it last? Or are you gonna put
yeah,
it
no, I mean I'd rather drink those other two. The bottle's pretty sick. This one was like $5 though.
It was $5.
This
I
one
didn't
was like
even notice
$5. Yeah, and how big is this thing? It's not even that big. So
that. It's
500
all those
mils,
people
it's a
that are
pint.
like buying pumpkin frappuccinos, right? They want the pumpkin beer.
you want to get ripped off at Starbucks and in the
Yeah.
LCBO. So I guess we'll make that number 3. Okay, beer number 4. We're almost done.
Yep, it's been a long ride.
It's been a long ride in there. I think they're slowly getting worse too, which is not the best.
Yeah, you think it'd be like kind of a mix-up, but this is what is this?
Lake of Bays.
Lake of Bays. It's 6%. So it's I don't know. It's kind of like medium size. Sorry, I'm just getting a phone call there. We'll just ignore
Busy
that.
guy,
Busy
hey?
guy, yeah.
Popular dude.
I think Lake of Bays was just giving me a call asking me to do some samples. So
Pump their
by no
tires.
surprise, this is brewed in Baysville in Ontario. That's in Canada for those people who are not geographically inclined. So this IBU 25. So higher than the last
Definitely
one.
higher than the last one. Definitely.
That's plus 10.
So what in terms of colors? It's probably middle of the pack. Probably the
Yeah.
similar as that one. Is the
I mean,
middle
they call it a pale ale, but
I'm a pale ale. This is not a pale ale.
no, it doesn't really have a smell to it. It just smells like a normal beer.
It is. All right, let's dive in. Number 4. Let's get it. Ah, it's kind of got a crisp
Yeah,
taste to it.
it's pretty good.
You've had this one before, right?
Yeah, it doesn't taste like pumpkin though, does it? It just tastes like beer.
I feel like. Man, let me take another sip before I start.
Oh, I just soiled my sweater here. I'm sorry. I'm sorry,
You are.
guys.
You're becoming the pumpkin now.
Yeah.
Get in the spirit. Do it.
Yeah, I don't know. That's actually pretty good. I mean, not for pumpkin flavor. Like, to me, it doesn't really have a pumpkin taste, but that's...
Here's my thing. The first one, the Big Rig, definitely tasted like pumpkin.
Yeah.
The second one tasted like cinnamon,
Yeah.
nutmeg.
So, what are you saying here?
Personally, I want to put this number 2 right now.
I would probably agree with that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm down to put it 2.
All right, let's put it 2. Let's slide that number 2. All right, number 5, St. Ambrose Pumpkin Ale.
All right.
can.
Yes. So this one is 18 IBU. So it's darker. Now it
It
is
smells like cinnamon.
also brewed in Ontario. I don't know the location. It's brewed by McCallson Brewery.
It's a cool can. This is the Great Pumpkin Beer.
Great.
So is
better be
this
good.
self-proclaimed or is this? They got a Welsh dragon on it, which is pretty cool. Wonder if they got some connections there. Okay, let's jump on in.
It smells pretty similar to the Flying Monkeys Pumpkin Ale.
It does.
Lighter, not as strong.
It tells you what kind of can you want, or what kind of bottle, glass. Have another one. Mix in a water. What kind of glass you should put it in. So that's kind of cool. You have a suggestion.
What do you mean it tells you what kind of glass?
Like it's got a shape on it. Wants it in a tall glass.
It
like
wants it
that.
in like a tall...
Yeah. So this is how you're gonna drink my beer.
Yeah, it gives you like nice little information here.
Sick. All right, let's drink it.
All right.
Yeah, it smells definitely pretty potent. It smells like what percent is 5? This is the weakest one.
Yeah.
All right. No cheers on that. That's fine. All right.
I'll get you back next time. Yeah, 5%. This was 5.5. Yeah, so that's the weakest.
So this is the weakest, but I think this one might be the most pumpkin-y besides the first one. This is the first one I think is better. It's pumpkin-y.
It's definitely like the most naturally pumpkin-y. Do you know what I mean? Like, do you know what I'm trying to say?
Like it's not like an artificial pumpkin taste.
Like it tastes like pumpkin without punch me in the face.
I'd agree with that.
Like the
I think it's
pumpkin's
good.
there, it tastes good.
We're thinking 3 for this.
Yeah, but I mean if you...
Here's the
Well,
thing.
it
If
worked.
I had to choose between which one of these two, I'd probably drink this one over it. But
Yeah.
yeah, so I think this is a good third.
All right.
Let's put it there.
Alright, so Big Rig ultimately won.
It was a champ.
I don't know, maybe I'm having some second thoughts.
I am
now.
a little bit.
I just
really-
forgot what this tasted like. I was just thinking like this is number one. I
was a while ago.
forget.
I like this one though. This one was like,
This one was good. I mean, this is definitely an honorary mention for a beer that could probably be sold all year round because it just kind of tastes like a normal beer. Like there's a pumpkin or two inside of it, but it doesn't really taste like it.
it's not as abrasive as the other ones
Yeah.
were. Like you could, as you said, if it was ice cold, you could drink it and be like, oh, it's got a little bit of fun, but not too much fun. In terms of tasting like pumpkin, the Great Pumpkin Beer, I think is the Great Pumpkin Beer, and I'm saying that on the record here right now because it does. This one I think tasted the most like pumpkin, and probably because it had the least amount of alcohol in it, so you could probably punch some more flavors into it. But I would say that, and then also this one smelled the best.
Man,
by
they should
far.
make this into a candle.
They really should. Fuck the beer. I mean, we got the can. They were all sticky and shit. Like hold down your cans, all right? Breweries out there, hold your cans down before you release them. Thank you guys for watching, and happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
All the best.
Here you go, kids.
Methinks your might stingy with your candy, miss. If you don't reconsider your contribution, I'll give your living room drapes a taste of me broadsword.